I'm out here with my brother, the icon himself. You already know. The most humble, the most real, James Icon.
What's up?
And I just want to do a little plug-in real quick. We're outside the Baltimore Free Ball. Tell them what this truck is and what you do.
This is my testing van. I work for an organization called Women Accepting Responsibilities, and I work on our Beautiful Me transgender program, where we outreach to girls from the ages of 13 to 29, and we also test throughout the state of Baltimore. We don't just test transgender women, we test anybody, but our targeted.
So this is to all women?
Right, for all women, men and women.
Okay.
But the organization is geared towards just women, helping women and transgender women in crisis in a holistic and comfortable environment. So, you know, I'm the mobile outreach specialist and the supervisor for my team. So what we do is untraditional hours, 5 to 1, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays. We go out through the state of Maryland and provide free HIV testing, gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes, syphilis, and all of that.
We're outside, guys, so there's a little train coming. So let me ask you a question, James. You know, you're a New Yorker.
Yes.
You're down here. You've been down here. I know it's been working out for you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. When you get a positive from one of these people, from young to whatever, how does that make you feel, like having to deliver that news?
Well, you know, it's hard to tell somebody that they're positive. You know, what we do is with our testing is with the clear view, which is a finger prick. We test the blood. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the test to come back. And what we do is if we get a preliminary positive, because the test is 99.9% accurate.
Wait, hold your thought, because I want them to hear what you're saying. Talk a little louder.
Okay, the test is 99.9% accurate. But what we also do is called a preliminary positive when we use the clear test. And what we do is we call our phlebotomist on call to come and draw the blood for the Western blot. And we send it out the lab for 2 weeks and for confirmation of the virus, whether or not the person is actually HIV positive. But when you deliver that news, you know, it can be heart-wrenching to you and to the person. So what you do is you put your CTR, counseling, testing, and referral skills to use at that point, and you counsel the person. You let them know, you know, today it's a lot of statistics show that more people living with HIV are living longer than people that are HIV negative. You know, so we try to encourage them that. We tell them about the medications, we give them pamphlets, literature to read up on HIV and AIDS and any other STD that they might come across, you know, and we give them 10-pack.
Because people are so focused sometimes on HIV virus. There's other viruses too. That, I mean,
herpes, you can't get rid of. Syphilis, you can never get rid of. Gonorrhea, you know, if you catch it the second time contacted, it's called the super gonorrhea.
Especially things untreated.
Definitely. And a lot of times people go untreated because they're afraid of finding out their statuses because of the stigma. Not so much nowadays, if I'm coming across, is that people are more afraid of not people finding out their T, just living with it, period, and having to take the medication every day. So a lot of people don't cohere to their medication therapy. So we try to encourage that. So when we get those positives, we really try to sit down and have a long conversation with that person before we let them go, because if we let them go on the street, we don't know what they can do. They can go home, blow their brains out, jump off a bridge, go home and kill their family, look for the person that they think gave it to them. So we really try to counsel them and refer them back to us or to somebody else for more psychological evaluation.
You know, just to touch on something real quick, because I can say I'm blessed that I still haven't caught, I haven't caught an STD, thank God. Still, but I was actually talking to someone the other day, James, and they was telling me that they had they actually they had an STD. It was chlamydia. Fortunately, so you could treat that. And they said they had went to Connecticut to get tested because they didn't trust the girls in New York.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
And it happens. We even, with my own personal organization, we've had those situations too. You know, me being Father Icon at the time, Sabrina was working with us. She was our manager as well. You know, a couple of other girls from the, you know, community, Tamara Dennis, who was Okan and stuff like that. You know, you're skeptical because it's like, oh, well, they're out in the scene. These are legends and icons. I don't know if my T is going to get back, if they're going to tell. But people have to realize there's something called HIPAA. And HIPAA is a law that protects you with your rights of confidentiality.
A contract, right?
Right. So if you sign the consent form and I sign it as well, I can't go even to my coworker unless we have to test for a positive. I can't say, hey, this person is HIV positive, or this person thinks she's HIV positive. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really share that information with my coworkers. I call the phlebotomist comes, draw the blood, and you know, we do the counseling with the person. You know, I don't even have my other staff come in the office with me because there's 2 offices on here. You know, have them come in there with me.
So it's definite privacy.
Exactly.
What would you say, just to close it out? You know, you being someone that is father, you're known as father. Or, you know, a lot of people know you, people that's not even your kids know you as father. What would you say to anybody out there that may want to come to you for advice or want to come to you for help.
If you're afraid and you know you don't want people to really know, a lot of people know my number. You can get my number, or you can hit me up on Facebook. You know, I won't really talk about those kind of things with you on Facebook, but
Right.
I would set up a way that you and I can sit down and have a conversation, confidentially, of course. You know, and I can try to gear you towards the right way, right path to get the help and assistance that
The
you
reason why I say this is because you know there's a lot of people that don't. They say they don't know who to talk to.
need. You can talk to me all day long, all day strong.
And girls can come talk to them too, because
All
you know
time,
the girl.
I love the girls.
Because you know a lot of times a lot of girls think that there's very few guys in the scene that understand the girls. You know, we know the girls
I'm
and
a
all the crap.
dragologist. Okay? Dragologist. I'll tell you how to do it, where to do it, where to get it from, how you do it. If you look fierce, I'm gonna let you know you look fierce, because a lot of girls today look fierce.
Ooh,
But
real quick, what do you mean they look fierce? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you know, a lot of girls is just throwing in hair in their heads and makeup on their face.
It's not how it used to be.
It's not. There's no groom to it. You know, there's no taking your time and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say microwavable, because there were girls in my time that were microwavable. But you know, when you rush to grow up, you fuck up.
But it was still, but it was high class white microwavable.
It was, but then you know, you see them today, and you're like, they got to do a lot of corrective surgery nowadays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to stop that, like I always tell even my younger girls, you know, moan. And when you're moaning, get yourself a doctor so they can monitor your hormone level.
Please say that, because you know what? Someone close to me actually is unable to take moans now because they did liver damage, and they had no other issues, but they said they cannot take moans anymore. The doctor basically informed me to take moans, they could die.
Right, and it happens.
So now they have to do what they can to get their liver back stable.
And you have to water. Like they tell us every day to drink water, because
And a lot of people do not drink water.
And I'm guilty.
Really?
I
love
drink
water.
a lot of water. I've come to drink a lot of water nowadays. But give me a bottle of Pepsi, I'm good. But water is essential, especially when you're on any kind of medication, whether it's HIV medication, hormone therapy, testosterone therapy. Water, it flushes out your system. Eat fruits and vegetables as much as you do, and take a multivitamin.
And sleep.
Please, and stop the drugs. The drugs and the hormones, and if you, God forbid, if you're HIV positive, all of that, it kind of cancels each other out. Something has to be stronger than the other one to be effective. But when you're doing it all, you're doing more damage to your body than you are doing good. You got to read up. We on the internet every day. We on Facebook. Google some stuff.
Wiki.
Research. You understand what I'm saying? Get some medical coverage.
So to close it out, we got to do better.
We got to do better.
All right, James, Ballroom Throwbacks. Oh wait, where's the icon wall?
January, definitely.
Okay. All right, bye.
All right.